Hey folks, I'm picking right back up where I left off. This video might be a little shorter for today than normal because I am very tired and I would like to go to sleep. But an event has happened where we have these rare minerals that have fallen down, and I'm pretty good. Like, I have a lot of stuff with me. I have ammunition, I have medicine. Like, I can really go up there and snag some rare crystals, in my opinion. Like, I'm good for that right now. Back home, we have a bunch of stuff that's being smelted down right now and being converted. How much time do I have? Do I have time to get coal? I think there's always time for coal. But like back home, like there's like everything's running. Like everything had enough fuel to like burn through and like mine stuff. And all we really need is the lithium salt crystal anyway. What's this? What's black? Oh, I found a new teleportation device. If that will let me teleport back home, oh, clutch. Absolutely clutch. Thank you so much. That makes my life so much easier. Got a little... Oh! Another ruin. I wonder, are these ruins guarded by stuff? Oh! What is this? Wheat flour? And salt. Take all that. Look at the rifle out. Oh, that was cute. That was just a little bitty baby POI. And that's what I was saying. Like, the map should have little things like that on it. It should have like little POIs that you're like running around doing stuff, and you just happen to like run across it. That's awesome. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna keep moving to the north. We don't have a lot of time for this event. Luckily, there's a road. Just keep running on the road. Oh. Gotta get that. It's got a plastic in it. Look how fast my guy runs. Athletics level 7. I know. I was just thinking, like, man, this guy's really good at running. Getting close to it. Oh, that alien transportation thing, that's so cool. I'm not gonna really harvest that. I know I need rubber. I know I should have harvested it, but like I said, I want to see what these rare minerals are. I can't even use them right now because there's nothing in my, like, there's nothing that I've unlocked, none of my technologies that use rare crystals. Everything has been pretty much run-of-the-mill stuff, but I'm interested to see, like, will it be Gribblies guarding it? Will the Gribblies be like super deadly? You know, like, am I going to have to take my time? Because it says there's meteors, you know. Like, how often do meteors, like, come with bodyguards, you know? But we'll see. Almost there. We're at the outskirts of the circle. And maybe I should, if I see the next rubber tree I see, I'll chop it down. Because I've run past 3, I think. All right. There's a rubber tree. Promises made, promises kept. Let's have a snack right quick before we do this. And that's the great thing about tomatoes, is they give you like water and food. I was talking to my grandfather once, and I asked him what he had for his lunch. Okay, we're inside this thing, so I guess that's what it's telling me. I asked him like what he ate for lunch, like back in his day when he would go to work, like what was lunch like? Is this a deal? Nope, that's it right there. Ooh. Takes a lot to break this open. Oh. Look at that. Gold, and then, you know, we saw that before, by the way. We saw the like in one of the recipes, we saw that copper and iron ore, and I was like, what the crap is that? Like, I've never seen that before. I'll never use that. I guess it comes from the the oh, it tells you there's like one of seven. Like you've gotten one of the seven of the meteors. That's cute. And if you get all seven, I guess the event's over because they've all been mined out. Huge clay pits up here. Pretty cool area. But anyway, I was talking to my grandfather and I was like, what did you have for lunch? Like, what did your lunch consist of? Or maybe I was talking to my grandmother. Can't remember. But she said that what she normally would do is she would put a piece of fried chicken in for lunch. Or he said he'd have a piece of like fried chicken for lunch. And then he would take an orange or an apple. And the idea was that you didn't have like a Coca-Cola or a water bottle back then. And there weren't like water fountains at the job site. You know, you weren't always guaranteed a drink with your meal. So he would take something like that, like an orange or an apple or something, and he would eat the chicken, the fried chicken, the piece of fried chicken, and then if he wanted a drink, if he wanted to like wet his mouth, he would take a bite of the apple or the orange or something. And my grandmother was telling me, like, I guess she got jealous or she got mad because of all the presents like the grandkids were getting at Christmas one year. And she was like, when I was a little girl, all we got was an orange, you know, like someone in the family would give us an orange and we'd be happy that we got that, you know. So it's got to be weird for, like, I haven't really, can I go into that? Nope. Okay. I mean, even if you can't go into it, I still like seeing little things like this because it makes me like happy. Like, oh look, they put like little flavors in it, you know. Can I? Nope. Another alien teleportation device. Perfect. Now I can just teleport back home from all the way up here. Lovely. That's going to be such a huge... That's a game changer. Events. Meteors. Let's keep looking for meteors. Survival level 9. Leave me alone. My dad found a meteor once. I felt so bad too because like I was supposed to be like an astronomy guy. My dad showed it to me. He was like, "Hey, look, this is a meteor." And I kind of like when I saw it, I was like, "Yeah, it is," you know. And then we took a magnet to it, and they say that like meteors are always supposed to have iron in them, and that they're always supposed to be magnetic, like ferromagnetic. And this thing wasn't. But I've seen so many pictures of meteorites, and I've seen them in like museums and such. And the stone that he had weighed a ton for as big as it was. I mean, it was maybe like 3 softballs kind of taped together, but it weighed up. I mean, it was difficult to lift. And it had the, you see, well, where is it? You see these little pock marks right here on I mean, I know this is a drawing, it's not a real one, but the pock marks, that comes from when the meteor is entering the atmosphere and the leading edge is taking the brunt of the friction, so that leading edge gets super heated, right? So, you know, like you think when you rub your hands together, right, and your hands get warmed up, if you continue doing that for like an hour, or you did it like really quick and you stopped and looked, there would be areas where there's blisters, and those would be like the leading edge, right? That's the leading edge of where... Take a painkiller. That would be the leading edge. That'd be like the area that took the brunt of the friction. And the asteroid's the same way. It has those. And when that thing heats up, it usually explodes violently. And that's what you see, like if you've ever watched a meteor enter the atmosphere, you see it like flash or it flares. That's typically what's happening, is that area is getting super heated, and then it like explodes a little bit. And when it explodes a little bit, it turns. It'll move the orientation of the asteroid. So another part now is the leading edge, and now it's taking, I think they call it atmospheric abrasion. That's what they refer to it as. But that stone that my dad had, that object, it had those telltale atmospheric abrasions on it. So I'm pretty sure that had we taken that to somebody, and it sucked too, because I was in college at the time. He showed it to me, and I was in the astrophysics program. I could have taken it to college, and I could have shown people who deal with this stuff and who would have known, like, oh, yep, that's a meteor. They just didn't do it. I mean, it's hard for us to believe, right? Like, it's hard to believe that you actually have a meteor, and you'd hate to be the dude who, like, is in a meteor, and everybody's like, no, that's That's like Horn's blend. Like it's a super duper common. We'll go ahead and drink one of these too, just to get a little bit of health back. They're going bad anyway, and now that we have the bandages are superior. So, but you know, you just don't want to come off as an idiot. All right, so this world event's not bad. Like I was kind of assuming that they would have like little bodyguards, you know, and that you couldn't just like run up to them and extract the resources from them. But you can. You 100% can just run up and extract resources. The only bad thing is, of course, it says it's exotic, exotic elements or minerals, and it's really. I guess what it just means to say is like there's gold on it. You know, like you're gonna get a little bit of iron and copper, but I think primarily this is what you use to get gold to make like the coins. Because I've seen people like there's a selling bot, like there's a vending machine you can make to sell stuff. So if you just had like tons of planks, or like us, we built a base and that base is near, you know, it's near some clay, it's near some stones. Like we could literally go out there and like mine a bunch of sulfur and then put that up for sale. So when people come, they wouldn't even be able to go get sulfur because we've mined all of it. They'd have to pay us for the sulfur that we mined. And at the end of the day, you know, they're getting that gold from an event like this, so it's almost worthless because you can't really use it to build anything. Well, not yet. Like I'm sure there'll be like super advanced computer components that'll want gold. But you know what I'm saying. My point is it's useless until you run across someone to buy stuff from, and then maybe you don't mind trading a resource you already have for something that you want. It saves you time. It'd only be bad if you didn't have the access to the resource. Alright, let's go home. This will be the first time using the alien transportation device. I assume we're going to get mutated using this. I have seen like mutation as a deal. What's a crap? Pay with your blood. Yeah. That's fine. Nice. That's actually good too, because it's not free, right? Ah! You knew we were weak. That's why you've attacked us. You know, shame. I mean, you get your health back, but it's not free either, so, you know. And there's a little bit of risk coming home that way, so that's a good trade-off. It reminds me of Warhammer. In Warhammer, the orcs do that. Like every so often, their teeth fall out, and teeth is their currency. So the idea is that if you're an orc and you're like really stupid, and you're dumb, like every now and then your teeth will fall out, and you'll have a little bit of money. And then of course the teeth like degenerate and they break. So like there's just not an infinite supply of them. There we go. Let's throw that copper in here. And now we're making copper bars, copper ingots from the meteorite stuff. So that's cool. All right. Just making some more copper there. Down to 10 here. Let's go ahead and throw the charcoal in there. Get that up to 17. We'll be limited by that. Ooh, 47. Do you see that? Ooh. The queen has appeared on the surface. Where's she at? She's right there, right to the north of us. I hear she's difficult to kill. Throw that in here. I don't think it'll be enough to cook it. Let's take that out. Put that here. Do that. See if we can get it done with 3. Yeah, if I get it done with 3. Take that. Actually, go ahead and eat that. Come over here to this. Oh, not this one. Did that take 1? Did that take 1 out of it? Wow. Really? That right there is 100 to pure copper. Right there, that's okay. It takes 1 and we get how many out? Hold on, let's watch. So that could right there could be saying that that's 100 copper ingots. Let's watch. Yeah, that's 100 copper ingots. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go down here to this. let's throw the iron in there. Let's get that going. Just try to get all of these, you know, constantly being used. Oop, what about up here? You got 16 left, you got 13, perfect. How are you doing? 64%, you probably need to be turned on. Ooh, all 10. Nice. Perfect. Then here, we'll put 1 or 2 in. Just to get it going. Ooh, man. I like how it vibrates. It's kind of neat. Kind of shows you it's working. The bones in there, the fur in there, the brain in there. I don't need any of that. And then this 6 and 4. That's fine. That's fine. Need to drink something though. Drink all that. And that's good. We now have a complete full barrel of water, and we have tons of we're good on water. Let me go try to put all this stuff down. Wow, that wasn't that bad at all. We actually got all this stuff stowed. Except for the plastic. There's more rod over here. I don't even know where it came from. Go ahead and get that put up. And then, what is this? Wheat flour? I feel like the wheat flour could just go over here with the rest of the farming stuff. I really don't know what to do with it. And then, yeah. Perfect. Gotta go ahead and stack those. Perfect. Thank you. Come down here to this. Go ahead and turn that into rubber. The charcoal I want to hold on to. That I want to have it close by. Okay, and then here, any of this stuff important? No, not really. Sulfur, you need to have sulfur to change that into rubber. I remember that from last time. Go there and grab all that salt. Out of mine. Put the coal in there. We have to do it. We don't have we don't have a choice. We have to. We have to put coal in there. We have to get all that thorium. Like, it's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That there, put that there. That there, put all that there. Perfect. Back over here. Let's put up some charcoal. We only have 4 iron ingots. We'll throw that up there. Got some more steel. That. And then the flux powder, I think we have, yeah, we have 73 more flux powder. So let's go ahead and, whoops. Go ahead and throw that in the mix. There we go. So we got 17 more steel coming in. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice. I tell you, I don't even know what else we could do. I can't believe that that's a 1-to-1 ratio. I cannot believe that that's 1-to-1. That's gonna be that's 100. That's 100 ingots. That's 100 iron ingots. And what's our limiting factor here? Is more than that. Oops, we're gonna run out of sticks here in a second. Woo! All right. And the advanced lithium salt. So all we need is 20 cement to start to build the new one that runs off electricity. We have the cement right there. Okay. So let's wait until this reactor up here. In fact, where's my deal at? There we go. Let's just put 4 of those in here. Let's try to keep an eye on this, and as soon as it gets done with like churning out one of the salt petri dishes, let's go ahead and tear it down, and we'll build the electricity one in its place. And that one probably should be more efficient. The electricity one would be more efficient. And then we'll just have to keep a super duper big eye on this and make sure that it always has fuel in it. Sucks you can't put gasoline in there to burn gasoline. Like it's got to be a solid fuel. I feel like you put, but I mean that is an electric engine, and they're like there are. So why does an electric engine matter? Is because an electric engine spins I don't know if it's a magnet or if it is coils, but it has to be. Like it has to spin inside of a magnet because that's what generates the movement of electrons, so it makes electricity. Right, so yeah. But we will be building that thing next. And we'll probably be building it right there on top of the old one. It's the only place it really fits. So, like I said, we'll wait till this gets done and then we'll crowbar it, rip it up, and then put the new one down. And then we'll just make sure this thing does not... And we're going to get all 45 of that coal back. So that 45 of that coal can just be put into this, you know. What about the battery? Did we ever figure out how to do the battery? Ooh. Large steel storage crate. That might be super handy. How much is the electricity or that thing? How many steel? It takes 20. I think it's 15. I could build it. Get rid of those right there. Just do that. Nice. So grab all this. That way everything will finally kind of be in the same place and I don't have to worry about telling myself like, oh, I'm out of fiber when I have 100 fiber in one chest. There's just no fiber in another. Okay, so give me that. Get rid of that box. Get rid of that box. Click on that. Relocate it to there. Put all that stuff up. Perfect. And that might be able to hold some of this stuff too. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. We can rip that up now too. Ooh. And then here, pick this one up, relocate it just over there. Lovely. Lovely. So lovely. Let's see if we can catch this thing at the end of a cycle. Ooh. I feel like it just got to the end of the cycle. We missed it. Oh, we'll have to wait again. Let's take all this out and we'll just put, like we'll put one in. That way if it gets done with this, but it's not quite at the cycle, we'll just, I mean, we're not gonna lose any of this either, but you know what I'm saying. And how are you doing? I don't want this thing to run too often. Oh, what was I trying to build? The battery. Where's the battery? Power storage. The sulfuric acid wouldn't be that bad. 100 spools of wire. That probably isn't that bad now that we have so much rubber. I mean, we're already at 75. What do you need? You need that. So 100 spools of wire. We're at 75. 85, 95, 105. And then the other one needs 50. So just do that. Look at that, it's gonna use that piece of coal, darn it. Come on, just give it to me without using that piece of coal. Ah, boo. There we go. All the way up. 98, 99, 100. Output that, thank you. This. Deconstruct it. And then we want to build the better one. We need more copper and we need to pick up our cement that we put down. I'm gonna go ahead and move off of that before I deconstruct something. There's our cement, and then copper. 32 bits of copper. Thank you so much. And just put that right there. I hope this thing is going to be more efficient. Like I would think that the advanced one would produce it more often than the basic one, but who knows? Maybe it doesn't. Well, eventually we'd have to move this way. We'd have to go this direction for the generator anyway, the electric generator. So there you go. And that thing is working. That seems faster. That seems faster. This thing here. It seems to be going good. Generating power. Yeah, 75. Water's doing good. Alright. So yeah, that looks great. That looks fantastic. And then to build we can build another steam generator. We have two. Recharging station can be used to recharge any electronic equipment such as a power bank or flashlight. Yeah, that's cool. Those are the things that's really screwing us up. But I need 10 bottles of sulfuric acid, and I need 2 more wires. 2 more wires. And then sulfuric acid. It is right? Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, yeah. Nitric and sulfuric. So just a pure water bottle and then sulfur powder. I don't know if that's really how it works, but we'll say it is. I'll take that. How many do I need? I need 10, so I need 10 water bottles. I'll get these back in just a second too, so I'm not really worried about quote losing these. I'm gonna get them back. So take that. Actually, I'm gonna need that. Go down here to this sulfuric acid. Craft all 10 of those. And then boom. Oh, cool! That can be tucked away in a corner. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna throw you down here in a corner. There we go. I got all those bottles back too, right? I didn't get those bottles back. Oh, they're being used to hold the... Yes. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. I think I have glass. I can make bottles. Is that going to give me 9? Yeah. So I just lost one bottle. It's not the worst thing in the world. It does take a long time to make the bottles, though. I'll take that. All right. Let's go check on this thing. See, I think that 41%. I think it's not like, oh, this is not keeping up. I think what it's boiling down to is that battery came online and that battery was at 0 charge. So now I think this thing is charging the battery. Just make sure that goes to 43 after a second, which means we're running everything and we're charging the battery. If we can run everything and charge the battery, that'd be super nice. So put the empty jars there. Have you produced? Yeah, see, it's already produced 2 in the amount of time that the other one would take forever to produce. There's 5. There, give me those 5. Put that back, thank you. Take that, thank you. Take those, and that. Put that in there, give me all those back. Put that in there, give me all those back. Over here to you. That, and that. Perfect. Like a glove. Nice. And 43. Hooray! So we are running everything on the base and we're charging the battery. 44. Perfect. I might as well just go ahead and There you go. I just put all the coal in there. Doesn't bother me at all. Go put that up and that up. That up and that up. I'm out of regular iron, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Making that and that. Okay. Then here, that. Take that. That goes over there. Charcoal is fuel? No. Charcoal is up by byproduct of burning can be used itself as fuel. Wow. That's great. Although, I mean, I wouldn't do that because charcoal has like other purposes. Like I use it for other things, but I didn't know it could be used as a fuel. Alright. 25. Perfect. That's the only bad thing about the coal is that the coal doesn't generate everything else. It's quote, and I use air quotes here. Clean energy. It's not. Ooh, there's lunch. Can I eat that? Thank you. Eat some jerky. Go back up here. And drink my fill. I guess throw it into here. Perfect. Alright. Two more? Oh, just one more. That's fine. Alright. 46%. Groovy. So yeah, I think the last 3 episodes we really have done a lot to improve our lot here on the planet. We are everything is now using electricity, and the electricity is coming from the steam engine. The steam engine is enough to power all 3 of these things and power a battery that we have. The only bad thing is I don't like how this petroleum doesn't just output to this and that this can't be outputted to that. Like, I think that's a little silly, but whatever. Super cool that we also have the alien teleportation network. I assume if there's one here, there's one up there, that there probably will be another one. Another alien teleportation place. Oh, look. We were so close to the alien teleportation place over here, we just didn't discover it. It's the same color as that. Ooh, well, there's not one there. But you see the color? That like dark gray color? I bet you there'll be another alien teleportation device right there. We just didn't discover it. We'll do that the next time that we play. We have tons of learning points still. I don't think we're ready for any of this stuff yet. But yeah, having tons of fun. I think we're gonna worry about the hazmat suit once we get the electric generator going. And the only thing that's stopping us from getting the electric generator going is these electric components, and that's a bottleneck with the advanced thorium salt, or the thorium salt. Like trying to get enough of those to make the components. Because if I'm not mistaken, you need 5 just to get 10, and we only have 1, so it's just going to be an uphill battle. So thank you so much, folks, for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.